Sapphire today. We're going to Blue Gem Caravan Park. We're only paying for one. I think it's $30 a night, and we're paying $7 per child, but we're only paying for one child. The other two are free because of their ages, which is good. And then you can do some fossicking out the back of the caravan park. It must back onto like a creek or something. But then there's another one. Can't remember what it's called. It's not Pat's Gems, but it's next to Pat's Gems. I think it's called Gemfields Fossicking or something. So we'll try and do that either today or tomorrow. Luke's got a bit of work to do today, so I might take the kids for a walk and we'll kind of find out, get the lay of the land. And
our fridge is constantly running and draining the dual battery. And then Charlotte's cupboard looks like she might have been leaning on it and it's pulled away a little bit, so I've got to get in and do some joinery work. Hopefully that's an easy fix. I had a look at it. It should be easy. When I get home I'll fix it up a hell of a lot better than what Jaco have done with their little plastic brackets. At the moment I don't have anything to fix it up better with, so I'll just be relocating them and telling Charlotte not to lean on it. Hopefully it doesn't fall off on the road.
Well, luckily we don't have any more corrugations.
Yeah.
Like from now on there should not be any more dirt.
Yeah.
So today 2 hours to Sapphire. Yeah, hopefully
Do some washing.
Goes quickly. Yeah,
Have a shower.
very excited to do some washing. I have like a huge bag, even though I did all that washing in Hewenden. The bag's huge again. I've got all of Egan's bloodied doonas and pillows and pajamas and things to wash. Not that the blood's probably going to come out now, a couple of days later, and I don't have stain remover or anything.
Might have something in caravan park we can buy to stain remover or
That's
something.
rather too late.
Might probably use the air washing machine. If
We can chuck it if we have to. We'll chuck it when we get home.
It's only a bit of blood, we'll just turn it out the other side.
Get a new one. And yeah, very excited for washing and very excited for showers. I think I had bucket baths in Winton, but Luke hasn't had a proper wash since Julia Creek.
Didn't have a proper washing.
And we didn't have soap. We forgot to take soap. So if you're going to the artesian baths at the Julia Creek Caravan Park, take soap. I just assumed they'd have soap, that they'd provide soap.
If you want to wash.
And then before that, in it, hot springs.
Yes.
Yeah. So showers have been a bit few and far between at the moment. We can have showers. We can have showers in the van, but we just find that it takes a lot of water. And how big are our water tanks?
I think they're about 80, 85.
Yeah. For all of us to shower, that'd be one tank gone. So luckily most places have water, but it's just a pain. It's just a pain filling up everywhere with water. It takes ages and the water spills everywhere. And
the kids get washed.
they have bucket baths.
Sarah gets washed, it's just me.
Well, you could have a bucket bath too.
I'm okay. I don't care.
You could have a bucket bath too.
I use a wipe to wipe myself down.
Gross.
That's it.
So this is the Blue Gem Tourist Park. It's a bit of a general store out the front. And then the caravan park at the back. It's $38 a night. Which I think it's $30 and then it must be $8 for one child. They didn't charge us for two of them, so that's good. It's only a small park. So we've just gone for a bit of a walk around Sapphire. The kids and I tried to get the kids out of Luke's hair because they're sending him a bit crazy. And we've come across the very first settlement around Sapphire, where people came out in the 1900s, 1902 to make their fortune. So behind me is the old windmill as part of that camp, and they used to use the creek that just runs along behind it. Fortunes, and pub moved out here and it was quite a buzz of activity. Now it is a very sleepy little town. So we've got some horses, some walking around.
Don't touch the horses.
No, and we can't walk too close to the back of them, can we? So this place used to be called Retreat Creek. They were first discovered in the 1870s. There were major booms in the early 1900s, the 1970s and the early 2000s. So we're on our way fossicking. So we're going to Gemfields Fossicking Park and see if we can try our luck at finding something.
Stop. Did you just say that?
Yeah, I did.
But she always does.
I know.
Wait, we should get buckets of equipment here.
Oh, a rock. Ah, a special gem.
The rock, yeah.
And some tweezers. Big ones this time. So we're here at Miners Heritage. We're going to do an underground mine tour. It is quite expensive at $90 for the 5 of us. Hugo's free. We only paid for 4, but thought it'd be interesting after we did the fossicking to see what it's like underground. So yeah, it's a bit of our splurge. We can't take the camera underground, so we'll just show you out here. Can you go stand there too? Kids are super excited because the shop here at the caravan park in Sapphire has, what is it, possum poo, bull's balls, and what else? And unicorn balls.
This is what the bull's balls look like.
So they've gone over to the shop and spent all their money and come back with a whole lot of bull's balls.
And camel.
You want to try one, okay?
And possum poo.
Yeah. And unicorn. Oh.
That's only chewing gum. You don't eat it.
Show me. What have you got?
He's got possum
You got possum poo.
poo.
Oh.
And I've got a unicorn ball fizz.
A unicorn ball.
Rudy.
You like eating balls?
Mmm. Tutti fruity.
Rude dudes.
And what do you got? Bull's balls. So we're going for an afternoon adventure. Everyone wants to take their scooter this time.
Oh, well done.
We were just skating at skate park, and there were these cows that just wandered up. So, you go stop there.
Something you see every day at the skate park. Apparently the miners collective in Sapphire and Rubyvale have an agreement that livestock don't need to be behind fences, so they are just left to wander. So we've seen cows, we've seen horses, and we've seen camels just wandering, feeding wherever they want. So we're now just at the back of the caravan park, offloading all the scooters through the fence, and then we're going to go down and have a look at what the creek looks like. Well, the dry riverbed, really, to be honest. You're going to keep your helmets, are you? It's going to be a fashion statement and a half.
What?
Nothing. Luke's tackling with the barbed wire fence. Well, you're not supposed to. You'd be camping illegally.
You go only 1 metre deep.
So we're on the creek bed. That's the caravan park just up there. I think you can see just the top of some of the caravans.
There's been cars down here.
Yeah. But we didn't bring anything. We don't have water to wash it.
We don't have a shovel. No, we don't have a sieve to sieve it.
Yep, we have a shovel. And we don't have a license to do it properly. So we're just looking, really.
Just scanning. Yeah, we don't have a license to dig deeper than...
We don't have a license to dig.
Oh, okay. Seriously, you can't dig.
Well,
Don't
you need a license to dig, but you can only dig a metre in a creek bed.
Well, you need a license to dig and take.
Yeah, but we're just looking. If we see anything on top, then I don't know. I don't know what happens then. But no luck. No luck in the creek bed. Not that we expected. We didn't expect to find anything, but it's good to see. I don't even know whether your chances are better in the creek bed or underground. So anyway, we did it. We came, we saw. Now time for dinner.
We just did not conquer.
We did not conquer.
Are we going to get another bag?
Hello.
Good morning!
That Sapphire was good.
Yeah, go back
Yeah,
there.
I really enjoyed Sapphire. Like it's
Fossicking is addicting. It's
Yeah,
addicting. It's like pokies.
yeah, for Luke and my personalities, it's kind of not great.
Worse.
And yours.
Just one last bucket.
Yeah. I secretly am a Minecraft addict. No, I have my times where I play it a lot.
All the time.
And mining is exactly like that. Like it's just like I do a little bit more, I do a little bit more, I do a little bit more, I do a little bit more. Might find something.
We weren't mining, we were just doing wash bags.
We weren't blinding, we were just doing wash bags. But still, you just wanted to do a little bit more just to see, like, to get that Sapphire. But
we did one bucket, it was $25 a bucket at, what's it called?
Gemfields Fossicking Park.
Yeah, it's called Richardson. Richardson Sapphires or Richardson.
I don't know.
Really
but
good
it's
bloke.
called Gemfields Fossicking Park.
Really nice guy that runs it.
Yeah, would definitely
Been there 9 years.
recommend going there. He kind of shows you how to do it, and he talks about the process, and then at the end he checks to make sure that there's nothing that you've lost, or nothing that you've forgotten.
He seems pretty genuine. Like some of those things I always wonder, are they finding something and not showing you?
Yeah.
But this bloke seemed really genuine, and from
Yeah.
what we heard, from what we also did a mining tour after the Fossicking, and from what that tour guide was saying, it was pretty much what he was showing us. So it was like, I think he was pretty good. Like, I'd
and I
trust him.
also wonder like where they're getting their wash from. Like, is it just a pile of dirt that they've kind of just put a few shit bits of sapphire in, and you don't know unless you're digging it out of the ground yourself. You don't really know what you're getting.
He said he got, I can't even remember how much, but he gets a load to his shop, and then a load to, he's got also a claim somewhere. He gets a load delivered there and a load delivered to his shop, and he fossicks, he does the washing himself as well.
Yeah.
So you'd think it'd be the same, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely recommend it. Doesn't seem as kind of touristy and commercial as some of the other fossicking parks there around.
It was pretty cool. It was a good vibe.
Where we did the mine tour, which was Miners Heritage. The mine tour was super interesting, going underground and just learning a little bit more about the process and how they do it and the history and how the sapphire's made. So it's from volcanoes, it's from the lava tubes, and it's aluminium.
Well, it's all different.
Aluminium something.
Well, there's all different other chemicals that make up the colours.
Yes, yeah. So and there's lots of different colours of sapphires, which I didn't know either.
Way over white.
Apparently pink and purple sapphires are the ones that are the rarest, and they're actually from Madagascar, but Madagascar have closed their mines, so they will...
Because they can't find any more. They're done. They're depleted there.
Yeah. So the value of those will skyrocket. So if you've got a pink or purple sapphire, keep it. Yeah, so that was really interesting going down into the mine, but you could tell that Miners Heritage was a little bit more commercial.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting nonetheless. It was good to go down there and see it. And yeah, like, I don't know, I felt like I was in a different world in Sapphire. Like, it really felt like I was back in, I don't know, the 1900s with little iron sheds on the properties, because on the mining claims you can't put a
house or dwelling.
A permanent dwelling. You can only have like a temporary fixture, so yeah, they can't build things on it. But
lots of caravans, lots of just tin sheds.
It's just really sleepy, and yeah, that's kind of cool.
Feels good,
Yeah, and yeah, the kids are a little bit, not Hugo so much, but the other two are a little bit addicted to the Fossicking as well. There were washers at the caravan park, and they wanted to get one of those, but we kind of ran out of time to do one of them.
And we're a bit stingy, so.
And we are a bit stingy. And we thought the $20 that you pay for that actually pays for our next 2 nights accommodation, so we'll save our money for Elliot heads.
But if you found a big, what are they called? Sapphire, you don't have to worry about it, would you?
The chances of you finding a big sapphire, especially in the caravan park wash.
Well, you never know, it might come from the same place. It all looks the same.
But yeah, the Blue Gem Tourist Park was really good.
Yeah.
Interestingly, in Sapphire, there are 2 or 3 places that we couldn't stay at. One of them was over 55s only, and the other one was for retired veterans and emergency services people. So
All current.
So we couldn't stay at those 2 places. But yeah, Blue Gem was really good, really welcoming. Like the facilities were old, but it was fine. So yeah, they got a little shop out the front, so you can get some supplies and groceries, and we the servo, we got some hot chips to go, so they got like a whole range of food that they do, so we put hot chips with our dinner one night. So